I think I got a couple of amazing vocalists here in front of me. DALA, I told you they were going to be here, and here they are, Sheila and Amanda. Hello. Good morning. I didn't unmute you.
Hello.
Now, there you go.
Good morning.
Good morning. I've been looking forward to this. I know you guys are busy and all that, but we've been talking about this concert for a long time. One of the things, and this is, by the way, in the barn on Saturday, Meta Arts Alliance, always extraordinary. It's going to be great. But one of the things that I wanted to do is talk to you. I hear that you put on a kind of a different show every night. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing.
It's just an uncontrolled experiment every night.
That's
it's great.
cool.
You know, we just Amanda and I are best friends from high school.
Yeah.
Which is way back when. We've been doing music together for 15 years. And as long as we're having fun, we hope that translates to the audience. So we try to make each other laugh on stage to keep it.
I think you're
keep
right.
It spontaneous.
Well, that's what I want when I go to see music. I want to see somebody having fun who really enjoy that.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell when the artist kind of goes off track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're loving it.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of spontaneous, and I always tell myself, there's no place better to be tonight than right here.
Yeah.
This is what I love.
And it means as an artist, it means you're there. It
Yeah.
means that you're not like, hello, Minnesota, in Winthrop. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to be here now.
Yeah. So you guys have been together for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
You must be good friends.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're, I always say this. I got married shortly after we started DALA, and I was only capable of being in a marriage because of what I learned from my friendship with Sheila. So.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I
So
just put her through the ringer, Basically, I just always get my way, and we're blissfully a folk duo.
Oh, that's a good pattern for marriage, all right?
Happy folk wife, happy life.
She's the boss. Now, are one of you guys more the instrumentalist and the other one not so much? Is that? I'm guessing.
Yeah, we both do both a
Okay.
lot, but I'd say Sheila is more she's a stronger guitar player for sure, and more of an instrumentalist. But even in our songwriting, we both have different strengths, and that's why we like songwriting together, because I'm way more of a melody person, and Sheila's so great with words, and so
Nice combo.
Yeah, it kind of works well together.
Well, I've noticed on watching videos that you have a lot of guitars on stage frequently.
Yep.
Our babies.
I love that.
There are bouncers. It is nice. We have them in different tunings.
Okay.
And you're always worried if a string breaks, and because I play left-handed guitar and Amanda plays right, we can't necessarily swap.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So
well,
we do kind of show up with this guitar entourage, which is but they're it's great. It's great to have the different tunings for sure.
Well, one other thing I wanted to ask you. Now, are you from Toronto, both of you? Mm-hmm. Okay, Toronto. Mm-hmm. How much time do you spend traveling?
Well, actually, since I had a baby 3 years ago, and so since then we've come off the road a little bit more. But before that, we were on the road about 200 days a year.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
When we were full time. So. Yeah, it was a lot.
But it's been great. We've seen so much of the U.S. and so much of Canada. Like, it's been a real privilege, actually. You know, you feel a lot more educated, and we do love coming west, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
The west is the best.
Well, one thing from looking at your sort of bios and different things, and people who have been listening have maybe heard this, but if you haven't, you guys have traveled a lot. You've done all the big festivals, and you're well lauded. I mean, you have a lot of awards.
Yeah, I need to get a new shelf.
Do you? Well, tell me one of maybe the most, maybe you're the most proud of, award-wise.
I think for me, the Canadian Folk Music Award for Vocal Group of the Year was huge, because, those are our peers, and we're really part of the folk community in Canada, and I feel like, there were so many incredible artists in that category that year and every year, and to win that was it was an honor. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about the way Canada handles their radio play, being a radio person, is they guarantee a certain access, percentage of access.
Yeah.
And I think that is really healthy for music. Would you say that as well?
Yeah, that's a great point. This kind of Canadian content rules that have to be abided by all these stations. And it's really the only way that a lot of artists will get the opportunity to be heard by a wider audience. And we get played on the CBC, the Broadcasting Corporation in Canada, which is great. And,
Speaking of public broadcasting, American public broadcasting really did a big deal with you guys. You must have got a lot of of exposure down here in the 40th.
Yeah. We got on the Girls from the North Country show that was on PBS,
Yeah.
which was remarkable because they keep playing it. Like it's
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
forget we were in it, and then you'll be going through, and then I want to phone in and donate.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, it really works. Like I see myself on TV asking for donations. I'm like,
You're right, Sheila.
you're right, Sheila. I should donate.
Well, do that. I'm going to remind everybody one more time just how to get tickets. We're going to play a little bit of music. And if you have not got tickets, of course, they're available right now online, metaartsalliance.org. You can drop into the office here in Twist, or you can do it by phone as well, 997-4004. Now, if you wait, get them at the door, which I never recommend. I always say get them ahead of time. You're going to have to use a cash or check. We're not going to be running any plastic. But Saturday at the barn, I think doors open at 6:30. Is that right, Amanda? Amanda's nodding her head. And then the show will begin at 7 o'clock. Now, you are doing this show for a lot of my listeners, their kids are already out of school maybe, but you guys have been busy in the schools as well. Tell me what that's like for you.
It's been great. We love it when we get the chance to kind of meet the community that we're playing for.
Yeah.
And it's been a riot.
We had we played a couple of assemblies yesterday in the gym, and we played at one school for about 500 students. And I think my favorite moment of any school show we've ever done, a little girl came up after the show and she was just like so spunky, and she must have been maybe 7, and she said, "Come to my birthday. It's February 21st at the bowling alley." I'm like, wow, okay. So we put it in our calendars. We're coming back next year.
We're going to have to come back for sure.
Oh, that's sweet. I'll tell you, being a part of Meta Arts Alliance, that's one of the big things we do. And thank you so much for doing that because, with the arts being cut all the time and even being threatened even more, so we worry about that. Yep. And I can remember back when I was a kid, the few times that I actually saw something of quality, it was like a milestone in my life. It made a difference, and I know it's important. Yeah. So thank you for doing that. I know you guys are busy when you get here, but
it's totally
awesome.
Our pleasure. We met in our high school band class. Like music education to us is part of the reason why we enjoyed school. Yeah. And I know that like arts education or even any exposure to the arts can make people who don't necessarily fit in a normal structure feel like they belong or feel like they're inspired to do something great. So it's amazing.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well because I'm just very proud of what Meta Arts does, but and I care about the kids and I love meeting the new artists. So it's been so fun.
Thank you.
Let's pick a song and play for the folks here. I don't know if you can see this little list I've got over here, but
nice.
I got Still Life, Peggy, The Great Escape, Alive, Dream a Little Dream,
what do you feel?
or Lennon and McCartney.
Maybe Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that and see what would you say about this?
Well, Amanda and I, as she mentioned, we met in high school, and we fell in love with music over our mutual love of the Beatles. And then we actually saw Paul McCartney last year in concert. So
cool! What was he? What kind of songs was he doing? Because he's released some
all the hits. I mean, it was
hits. Okay.
Oh yeah, like we heard "Love Me
and
Do."
Our favorite.
Oh, far out.
Yeah. So.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I like honey in my tea. Thinks he's starring in some West Side Story where every girl is 17. He buys records for the Virgin vinyl. I scratch I love you in the grooves. Takes me dancing on the sunny sidewalk, but he doesn't even move. La 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 la, loving, even though he's not a perfect Romeo. I don't wanna read what Shakespeare wrote. I just wanna feel it, feel it, feel it.
live here in the studio. That was Lennon and McCartney. So, who's your favorite Beatle?
Obviously, Paul.
Paul has to be. Yeah. How about you?
It's a toss up. John and George. I love them.
George is kind of I think he deserves a lot of loving too. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, some
And
serious songs.
Yeah, and if you want to just go off, radar, go for Ringo.
I'm really more of a Pete Best fan.
Yeah, that's
the original ensemble.
Yeah. Sad.
Man,
Sometimes you just think, oh man, what if you were Pete Best and you were just kind of looking, from the wings?
Maybe like all of our life, like it's such a metaphor. It's like just always say yes. Or you too could be Pete Best. And it rhymes. New bumper sticker. You heard it here first, folks.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's real good, in fact. I'm so glad you came in. It's ordinarily doing radio as I'm talking to the window. Yeah. People think that I'm a people person. I'm actually a little bit scared, but I was happy to see you guys coming. Our real girls from the North Country going to be in the barn. Like I said, Meta Arts Alliance, always extraordinary. You need to get your tickets ASAP, and you can do it online. And that's at meadowartsalliance.org. Are we not doing brown paper tickets this time, Amanda?
At Meta Arts.
Oh, that's how you're doing it, at Meta Arts. Okay, I got you. meadowartsalliance.org. And, of course, you can drop into the office or give them a call, 997-4004. We'll be happy to do it that way. Well, ladies, I know you have things to do. You're going to another school today, is that right?
Yeah.
Inspire the young people.
Inspire grades 3 to 5. We've got some good songs for kids. We have a song about a bike
and a bumblebee
and some milk. Yeah, list goes on.
Really?
Very educational. Amanda just released a kids album called More Better. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love kids' albums.
It's fun. We'll send you one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do have too many kittens here.
Oh man.
We'll leave the airwaves with too many kittens. DALA.
It's a huge song in Canada. We should just say.
Is it?
No.
Hey, sometimes those things are.
Yeah.
Cows with guns.
I don't know that.
You don't know that one? That was a hit. Oh gosh, probably 30 years ago. It's still on jukeboxes in Australia.
Gosh.
Wow.
Cows with
People
guns.
love these things.
Love it, yeah.
Oh yeah. Here we go. All right, we'll see you guys Saturday night.
Yeah.
Cover this. Too many kids in the cover this. Too many kids in the cover.
You are the worst.
I'm sorry.
Can't believe you started laughing. It was going to be the best song in history.
I know. Okay, let's do this again.
All right.
Our whole career.
Guys, I thought it's gonna make the album. This could be perfect, This is like icing on the cake. So don't laugh.
Can I just...
Number 1 hit single. Go.
All right. Hit singles. There's too many kids in the cover. There's too many kids in the cover.
You are the worst. You're
sorry.
fired.
I'm sorry. It's
I'm getting
okay.
a new brunette.
Okay, here we go.
I'm
New
getting
brunette. Yeah, Angelina.
Yeah.
She's lined up. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
You even counted yourself in.
I got something wrong. Okay. And a step. 6. Okay.
You're the worst.
There's too many kids in the cover. There's too many kids in the cover. There's too many kids in the cover, and they're all scratching up your face. Yeah.